Andrea Clausen, and today we have a lower body workout, in particular working the booty. So it's gonna be about 10 minutes. Each move we're gonna do for 1 minute, and we're gonna repeat all of those moves twice, all right? And if you wanna make it longer, feel free to repeat it 3 to 4 times or set a timer for 20 minutes and do the workout for 20 minutes, it's up to you. But today we are just gonna do a 10-minute quickie. So let's begin holding a low squat, and we're gonna alternate reverse lunges, one side and then the other. So we're just holding this and alternating sides. As we're doing this workout, because I did start a timer, and so as we're doing this, if you need to, you can always shake out the legs or do a little rest in between. But I'm gonna try to just kind of go from one move to the next. Now our next move is gonna be a wall sit. So hopefully you have a little area on the wall that you can kind of just have so you're not on a picture. So hope you have a little space for that. And then another thing that we are gonna do is have no equipment. So if you wanted, you could always add weights to this at your sides, but not needed today. So that's kind of the fun part of all of today's workout. So we are almost done with this one. Just keep going back, really squeezing through the booty as we're doing this. 3, 2, and 1, over to the wall. So we're gonna sit down in a wall sit. So we're gonna go ahead, take those feet, and they're gonna be at about 90 degrees. So you wanna make sure you can see your toes. Those knees should not be pushing out past the toes. And you're gonna be sitting back into the wall. So you might feel it a little bit in the top of the legs, maybe a little bit of the booty, and we're holding here for a minute. If this gets to be too long, feel free to stand up, maybe shake out the legs, slide back down on the wall. So as we hold, we're about halfway there, you'll see, ooh, yeah, I can start to feel this a lot. And then maybe play with, can I push more through my heels to activate my glutes? Then maybe I can push more through the top part of my leg to activate my quads. So just kind of play with what muscle groups are you feeling, inner thigh, top of the leg. And in 3, 2, and 1, we're away from the wall and down on our mat. See, wasn't too bad. All right, we got a bridge pulse next. So, laying down on our backs, we're gonna take that right leg crossed over the top of the left. For this one, we're lifting those hips down and up towards the sky. So, whatever leg is down, right now my left leg is on the ground, or my left foot, I'm working that left glute. So, maybe you feel a little stretch in that leg that's across, but primarily that leg that's down, or that foot that's down, that's our working leg. And again, we're doing this for 1 minute before we switch sides. So really pushing up through that heel. Maybe you play around with lifting your toes up so you can kind of feel that burn through the whole back side of the body. And we're about 20 seconds left on this side. So keeping on going. And then again, if you need to, always feel free to rest in the down position. Or maybe you just want to hold it. You can do that as well. We got 10 seconds to go, and then we'll switch sides. In 3, 2, and 1, taking that right foot down, crossing the left over the top, and doing that same thing. And then with this move, another thing that you can do is if you have a weight, and maybe you want to add a weight to it, you'll get a heavy weight, and you'll hold that weight on your hip bones. So, you know, anywhere from like a 20 to 30 pound dumbbell, so something a little bit heavier, you can really feel that extra weight as you push up. So again, you don't have to do that, but it's an option if you want to do it. Add a little bit more intensity to it, or a little bit more strength building component to this exercise. And we're almost there. We got one more move before we repeat these again. So I like this circuit because it's nice, it's simple. They're pretty simple, basic moves, and so they're easy to do. Again, at the end of a workout, so maybe at the end of a leg day, you put these moves into your workout just to give a little finisher. In 3, 2, and 1, standing up. And we got Frogger squats for the last one, or plies. Our heels are in, toes are out. We're gonna touch the floor and then stand up. Reaching down, touching that floor, squeezing the glutes as we stand. So this one, if you want a little more cardio with it, you can take it to a jump, but you don't have to. So either option, and to be totally honest, I'm not gonna today because when I looked to see what sports bras I had left to film for today, I didn't have any of my like hardcore workout sports bras. And any lady out there who also has a larger chest, you know what I'm talking about. You need those heavy duty sports bras if we're gonna be jumping around. So that is what I don't have today. So I will not be jumping, but feel free to add that jumping component. Now as we're sitting and squatting, pushing through those heels, we're almost done, we're almost back to the beginning. And that beginning one, in 3, 2, and 1, was that squat hold to reverse lunge, alternating sides. So I, again, like this because it's a nice little hold, really helps you isolate the glutes each side. This is a move that also works a little bit of balance. So if you are really struggling with the balance, maybe you just stay on the same side for a couple reps and then you switch to the other side for a couple reps. So it really just depends what you want to do with the move. I mean, you can make it your own. That's what I'm all about, is making fitness your own, making it fun, making it work for you. We're almost there. We got about 15 seconds, and then we're back on the wall for the wall sit. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, wall sit. Taking it down and holding here. So it's kind of maybe like a break, depending on what you feel about wall sits. Hands for this one, sometimes people are like, where do I put my hands? If you push on your legs and you're like this, it's kind of like you're making it a little bit easier for yourselves. So if you do need a little easier, feel free to do that. Otherwise, have them rest at your sides if you can. And then you might be like, oh yeah, I can really feel those legs working. And again, if you want to take it up a step, holding onto weights on each side, making it weighted, holding a weight of your pelvis, if you have children, having your child step on you. I'm sure my son, he's quietly playing outside my room right now, but if he wanted, he'd probably hop on here and he'd think that was a really fun treat. So just make it, again, make it your own, make it work for you. We got 5 seconds left and we're back on the mat for bridge pulses in 3, 2, and 1, back down for bridge pulses. So laying down, crossing that right leg over the top of the left, and lifting and lowering those hips. So we're almost there. We got 2 moves left after this one, the other side, and then our froggers. So again, standalone workout, or throw it in as part of the upper body workout. So you could do maybe 10 minutes upper, 10 minutes lower. Or if your goal is just to do a little something each day, every day, do something different. So usually when I'm working with people, they're brand new to working out, just starting small. So really these 10-minute workouts are great. If you're trying to do something little every day, 10 minutes is gonna go a long way because it helps you build up that habit. Now for programming, because sometimes that can be tricky if we're not quite sure what to do, or is it okay to work out every day? So what I always like to tell people, hold that thought, in 3, 2, and 1, switching sides, is if you're gonna do a lifting component, maybe like yesterday you would do upper body, today you do this lower body workout, tomorrow you could do a core workout, the next day yoga, and then again maybe a total body the next day. So you're just trying not to lift that same body part back-to-back days. So that's kind of the rule of thumb. But when you're just doing body weight workout, sometimes, depending on how you feel, but if you don't feel too sore, feel free to lift kind of back-to-back. This, you know, if you have to one day do a total body right next to a lower body, it is not the end of the world, especially with these shorter workouts. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm more or less making it work into your life rather than you having to cram and move things around because you're afraid that it's going to really harm you. Once in a while, it's not the end of the world. And done, back up. Last one is our froggers. So that's what I have to say on that. It really just depends. Like I've been in the fitness industry now for 12 years as a trainer, and really changed, and in terms of what we used to think we had to do compared to now. And so that's why I am much more open to these short, quick workouts, especially after becoming a mom myself, because you know what, some days this is all I can squeeze in, and I don't want to jeopardize time with my son. And if I know, hey, I only got 10 minutes, I'm gonna do something, and it might be small. Otherwise, like these workouts, he can easily do with me too. So sometimes, depending on your child's age, they like to do this with you. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and one more. All right. So that was today's lower body workout. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and feel free to pair it up with any of the other workouts or enjoy some yoga, and go ahead and drink some water and relax. Thank you guys.